I'll believe it. Eat your fucking hamburger, Red.
I am. So, how many dicks have you seen in wrestling?
Too many. Like I was lied to. Like whenever I started training by my trainer, he was just like,
Who lied to you? Wait a minute.
Yeah, let me tell you about it. He was like, you'll never see a dick in this business. I promise. I promise.
That sounds like the opposite of what I told you. Is it the first time you come in the locker room, just be prepared because there's going to be a cock out.
I know.
You gotta remember, I was brought up by the Christians. I was brought up by the Christians in charity events, so I wasn't ever warned about that. But I was. There's a lot of racism in those locker rooms. You're not allowed to talk about penis, but.
Cancer in Christ.
You know what the worst part is too? First one I ever saw Tyson James.
His cock?
Uh-huh.
He hasn't even
And
seen
I
it.
went, ah! And then I went, aw.
How'd you find it? Tyson's fucking great. You know what sucks? I'm gonna give you a fucking short list of guys. Rocklanders, Tyson James,
Yeah.
Sean and Scott Sanders. Everybody fucking hates them. Now, not everybody hates them. A lot of people love them, but they're like, man, these guys they're not any good. They don't have good gear. They can't fucking work. I've never had a bad match with any of them.
Right.
They're good.
They got the Sanders at least had gear.
I think it's the fact that Brock would just fuck anything with a heartbeat.
Yeah.
The Sanders are always in fucking jeans.
Yeah.
And
even though they have good
Bro,
pants.
when I was booking Mid-South,
That fucking
Not like good.
That
like
crazy
good.
fucking finish that they do, that
the Flatliner Codebreaker thing.
yeah,
The move.
that one that I took from them,
Yeah.
fucking
Nice move.
Yeah, fucking. I didn't.
It's not a code. It's a flatliner, rock bottom kind of thing. Like they both grab you from one side and everybody bumps. They can work.
Yeah.
I think it's just because before I got in the business, there was a bunch of people that gave them shit, and it just carried on. Like everybody's like, "Oh, we fuck with them. Okay, we'll fuck with them," and it's not fair.
Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
fuck with him?
Goldeneye, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking everybody fucks with Tony.
I gotta text him pretty soon, even though I'm not fucked up, but it's the day.
Hey, you ever get drunk or high, right? Just text Tony.
Never.
No, but
Never.
What's that like?
I don't know. But if you ever do, right?
I mean, you don't even have to, really.
Yeah, you don't have to, but once it hits, you have to text him and be like, hey. Just text him, hey. And then he's going to be like, fuck you. Because he knows the next response is going to be, want to see my dick?
It's true.
Just text him, hey. That's all you got to say.
I'm sitting on 10%. Let's find out.
Wait.
But
At the same time.
Tony, that you got to text him.
Goldeneye. My phone went tiny instead of Tony. Let's see. Hey. It says he's active. Let's find out.
He's always fucking active. Hey, Tony. He's already seen it.
Yeah. The bubbles.
Fuck you.
Because when I drop shrooms, I'd always...
Fuck you.
when I would drop shrooms, he asked me, he's like, how will I know that you're high? I said, because I'm going to ask you if you want to see my dick. Yeah, next thing he's going to say, you're hanging out with Red?
And fuck Red James.
You have to follow it up, though. Like, you can't quit. You've already been into this.
Do you want to see my dick? I'm just going to say, what about my dick?
Welcome to the game. Oh, I hope he sees this. I hope he watches.
This kind of fucking shit I do to people like that.
If you're watching at home, you're free to play too.
What a conversation. I said, hey. He said, fuck you. And fuck Red James. I said, what about my dick? He said, I don't want to see your dick, you whore. Hi, honey.
What's up?
Oh. Hey,
Welcome to the fucking show.
if you ever get high or drunk, and when it hits, text Tony, if you know who I'm talking about. Okay.
The one that looks like he should be butler for the Addams family.
Alright. Anyways, he's a Tulsa wrestler. But if you ever get there, just say, hey, want to see my dick? It's a fun game. Usually he'll, once you text hey to him, he'll just text back, fuck you.
I said, hey. He said, fuck you and fuck Red James. Like, that's all I said. He didn't even know we were together.
But he does know. Like,
Yeah.
I got back. He said, nah, man.
It's the best fucking game ever.
Yeah.
He's
Not
like,
gonna lie, I thought that was a diaper. It's like, who has a...
It's Subway. We're good. I'm not eating out of a diaper. That'd be yucky.
hey,
I mean, I've been there.
You're like
Out of a
the
diaper.
you're like the neighbor on Home Improvement. You're right on the
Are
edge.
you recording?
Well, yeah.
first question we've asked was, how many dicks have you seen in wrestling?
Well, did you ever meet Seven?
No.
Big Indian Mexican guy covered in like kind of tribal, kind of prison tattoos. Super cool guy. Long black hair. When he broke into the business, he was like a Cactus Jack mark. He wore flannels and sweats. He eventually gets into kickboxing and Muay Thai and all kinds of different submission stuff. So he's wearing like shooter shorts, kick pads, but he's like 360 pounds. He's a big old hefty Indian. And every single time he would sit in the locker room, as soon as he got there, he would just tuck it between his legs and he would sit in the locker room bare ass. And he would wait for someone to sit down next to him. And the moment that you sat down next to him, you don't realize that he's doing like the goat thing. He'd stand up and be like, hey man, does anything look odd back there?
God damn.
And you just see like these giant, I mean fucking potato-sized nuts. I'm 15 years old and I'm like, I'm like,
Is that right?
It's a different time.
I'm like, you gotta do something about that. Either you have cancer or you need to fucking like,
Quit strangling.
quit strangling them.
That shit looks infected.
Well, that's the thing too.
Oh, I got a story for that.
Dude, like, you know those like Halloween like party city wigs that you can buy, like the rainbow clown wig?
Yeah.
That's how much black pubes he had on his ass.
Ugh.
It was like he combed it. He could fucking.
I can comb mine when
I'm
I do
sorry
shit.
you have this visual still in your mind.
I was 15 years old. This is 17
I'm
years
15
ago.
years old.
This was 17 years ago.
He's got childhood trauma.
And like, no. And I'll name drop because it's true. On the other side of the locker room, it's like the honky tonk man, and he's going 50-50 vodka and Gatorade,
Yeah.
and he's getting fucking saucy.
Yeah.
And he's in a bad fucking mood anyway because he went out there to do his lip syncing, and they didn't even have his fucking song. That's his whole shtick on the indies. He'd go out there with the guitar, he would lip sync the entire theme from start to fucking finish. If he doesn't do the song, he don't fucking wrestle.
Oh man.
So he's fucking 50-50 with the vodka. He's fucking lit. And then he comes into the locker room in a bad mood and somebody's sitting in his fucking chair. And the way the locker room would work is there'd be like a big curtain for everybody to go through. And there was a left way and a right way and a big brick wall. So when you went through, it was like you were coming out one side, they were coming out the other. His chair's directly on the other side of that curtain. Well, this guy's sitting next to a bunch of others. Like there's a row of them. There's chairs on the wall. He comes through that fucking curtain, and the guy sitting in his chair says, "Wrong door, motherfucker." And he looks at him and he says, "Wrong chair, motherfucker." And he took that fucking Gatorade bottle and pegged him in the fucking head with it. And I'm sitting next to Seven, Captain's what everybody called him, and he's still got his nuts between his legs, like hanging on the floor, and he goes, "You think we should do something about that?" I said, "I think we should stay right here and mind our fucking business." It was fucking awful back in the day.
I was in a locker room in Arkansas like that, and guys were getting saucy and everything, and they started at it, and I looked at a guy I brought.
What's it, Tony?
No, it wasn't Tony. it was shit. He's got the star on his face. Superstar. I was with Superstar, and I said, "You think we should do something?" He's like, "Not our locker room. We just sat there. We just sat there, backed up a little bit.
We're
Them motherfuckers
guests.
were about to go in there." Yeah, we
I've
don't know.
embraced that so much ever since, like, remember when we were, for lack of better terms, even though it wasn't our shit, we were pretty much running Empire as well.
Every time we would go into a different locker room,
God, that time you were so fucking pissed. The time that I was at Empire and you were there too.
because you were doing the sound, right?
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
there. No,
For
you
like the first 2 years, we, like, they would book, and we'd run it.
And people would ask you,
Oh,
people were
shit.
hey, do you have my music? You're like, fuck, I don't know, this is my fucking company.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
Even
And
the
like, it'd be 6 o'clock, and like, it ain't my show. I'm not the one that decides when it goes on. Like, we getting started. I'm like, I don't know. Where's the fucking owner?
I remember, boy, you were pissed.
my fucking catchphrase from like 2020 to 2024 was, "This isn't my show."
Exactly.
All-Star Pro, even the athletic commissioners would come up to me and be like, "So what are we doing tonight?" I'm like, "I don't have a fucking clue."
Has me.
I just had a decent rapport, I guess, and they knew my name and they didn't know anybody else. But I'd have commissioners come. I'd be at a show like out in Almolgi for like Oscar. Like the one time he had a fucking inspector because it was a licensed show, and the guy would be like, "So what are we fucking doing?" I'm like, "I'm not in charge. I don't know what the fuck we're doing."
I think I was just talking to you about this. I may have already told you, but I would recommend people to go there just to have them realize how fucking crazy.
Well, I'm going back.
You are.
I'm going Friday.
Really?
I'm a big surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, not now.
Well, bro, as far as you people are concerned, this match was like 2 months ago.
You people.
Oh,
You
shit.
people. No, this stuff, we got shit in the can, Ricky. This is,
okay.
we're talking, it's probably May.
Man. Oh, shit. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
I'm still not wrestling.
Let's see.
Also, by this time, I've already kicked your ass. Hey.
That's rude as fuck.
I know. What you said was rude as fuck tonight. Fuck you. Fuck.
I'm trying to sell tickets here.
Man.
You called fucking Janine out like a motherfucker, dude.
Man,
You should have went to Tulsa, bitch.
okay.
You're out there.
I'll go on the fucking record. I love that woman. She's fantastic. She's been a great fan. She's loyal. She cares. She just wanted a better seat, and I'm like, it's a tiny room. Every fucking seat in the building is front row. Everybody is ringside when you can only fit 60 fucking chairs in a room. Well, you let those people in early. I'm sorry, it's 40 fucking degrees outside, and it's elderly people and 6-year-old kids. Let them in.
Yeah.
There was a lot of old people.
There's a lot of fucking old people. But you know who likes wrestling more than anybody?
Old people.
Old fucking
Yeah,
people
old
and
people.
little fucking kids.
Wow. Okay.
Those kids were so
I
damn
was gonna
happy,
say,
and they were
they're
sitting
so-
on the floor the entire time. And they were giving me more shit than anybody. I thought of a great line, like after I'd already said some shit to Tim, because Tim interrupted me. I was just like, I don't even remember what I said now, but I should have been like, "Hey Tim, good to see you again. Can't wait till the show's over so I can pretend liking you. Stop pretending to like you."
You know who talked to me the most? Look, speaking about little kids, the most they've ever talked to me.
Who's that?
Your son.
He's cool as shit, isn't he?
Yeah.
The most he's ever talked to me in his life. He talked to me. He was talking
I
about.
was just busy setting up. I didn't even get a chance to talk to him.
You know what my son does all the time in this house? If he's got his toy belt, or if he's playing with wrestlers, if he's not King Kong, he's Red James. He'll get up on the edge of the couch and go, "I'm Red James." It's so fucking funny.
Now that he has 2 belts,
Yeah, he's got the 2 belts, and he thinks that he associates everything with him, which is cool as shit. Guess who his favorite fucking wrestler is on TV?
Roman Reigns.
Bronson Reed.
Bronson
Alright.
Reed.
Reed. His name's
Oh.
my son's name is Reed, and he's like, "That's Big Reed," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is.
Big Reed.
That's Big
I like
Reed."
that.
Did you see his latest tweet on Twitter about that rapper coming to the ring with a joint? He's like, anybody ever says a thing to me about weed again, I'm gonna throw a fit.
What I think's crazy. So like, we're in a time warp here. Raw just debuted on Netflix like Monday, right? So
Yeah.
like 6 days ago. That motherfucker had a beer in his hand and a joint in the other,
Carrying a hardcore title.
carrying a title he made. That wasn't even like the good one. That was like a universal belt with he put duct tape on it. He made that shit himself. So that dude's a fan.
I thought Triple H actually made it for him. 'Cause
Did he?
Yeah, Triple H gave him a title.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I wasn't there, but just the fact that he walked into that fucking arena, like they're checking everyone, even the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
How did that motherfucker get through with like weed in his hand? Like being a celebrity has got to be fucking dope. Like, because like you can get away with anything. But the press conference after the fact, Triple H was like, "I'm really grateful that Jey Uso was like, he followed the just say no rule. Because the dude tried to pass him the joint.
Yeah.
And
Remember,
he
he's
was
sitting
like,
there doing this. You can see him go like that. He's like,
nah. 'Cause, if they were still on USA, that shit's fine. They're going off television. Like that's big trouble.
It's fair.
Netflix probably don't give a shit about none of that. But that's probably why that was even
allowed.
Considered. Because you know they don't fucking let people do anything without talking to them first. Like there's legitimate fucking like hurdles you got to go through to get anything done. You got to beg for spots
Where
on
were
that
they
shit.
at again?
Inglewood, that's a new center,
Yeah, is it Florida or California?
California.
So,
Okay, so yeah, it's legal there too. So
well,
it's
this
not
is like
you
a
can do
brand
something
new
wrong.
fucking venue where like every single seat has a fucking light in it.
Mm.
So like, if you have a light show going on, it's part of the show in the chair you're in. So like,
That's cool.
it was dope,
The
dude.
craziest thing is, I know 4 dudes who went out there from Tulsa. They went out there to see the show,
Yeah,
and then the night the
they
fires
went
happened.
from Tulsa all the way to California.
They flew out there, right?
No shit.
They flew out there to watch the show.
I have a 70-inch television. I fucked that flight.
No, but they did. All right, they went and saw that show, and then they went and saw the NXT show the next night.
That's cool.
But the fire started. The fire started while they were there. They got trapped there for a little while, and they finally opened up the roads. I was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And one of them, he's like, "Yeah, we just can't go anywhere. We're just partying like it's the fucking end of the world, though. I met some really cool fucking people." Yeah, I guess Inglewood was like in a circle of fire.
So that's like
and they blocked it off.
super close to Hollywood, right?
Yeah. No, he took a picture of it in Hollywood time burning.
Everyone was sharing those clips from This Is the End with all the celebrities, like right before the big demon comes out.
Yeah.
They were like, how the fuck did they predict this? Like, that's pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah, he just came home yesterday. They just came home yesterday.
Did you see the videos of the Super Troopers, dude?
No.
Whoever, it's not the one that makes all the noise. It was like the main character, the white guy.
Okay.
Well, not Super Troopers. It was Police Academy. That guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they didn't know who the fuck he was.
They didn't know who the fuck he was. I mean, I don't know his fucking name, but he's a goddamn Hollywood celebrity, and they're interviewing him. They're like, "So who are you, and what do you do for a living?" He's like, "I'm an actor," and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
so sorry."
Yeah, Gerald
Can I
something.
try some of that?
Please.
Jared.
Do we have cups or anything in here?
I got this one. I'll go grab a couple glasses really good. I got nice glasses. I'll go get it.
I made a promise to my daughter.
That you wouldn't do Claremont.
I wouldn't do anything anymore.
You're not doing anything.
No.
Would you like a Dr Pepper?
I got Red Bull.
You have Red Bull.
I got Red Bull.
That's worse than this.
I know it's worse than that, but you know,
I respect it.
I've made a promise to my daughter. I don't make promises to my kids a lot, and
That's fucking spicy.
Yeah.
That's tasty.
What?
Yeah.
So spicy. Yeah, if you don't like it, I have to question you.
Well, when we were in Kansas that one time, you weren't drinking then either, so.
yeah, I messed up, and I've been
You did?
drinking like from October to fucking last Sunday, and I messed up bad, and I had to apologize. And I told my daughter I'd never drink again. I said, if you think I'm drinking, ask me. And I don't make promises to my kids.
So you recently were drinking liquor, like
Yeah.
this week, last week.
Last week, yeah. As of last Sunday, yeah.
And the promise is full stop again, never again.
Never again.
And blanket.
I'm not mad at you
I
because
just
I'll never
don't-
tell anyone being sober is bad or wrong.
Hard on.
I just don't make promises to my kids, and I did.
For sure. I just wish I could have had one drink with you.
I know. I even thought about it on the way here.
It ain't gonna be.
Put the Red Bull in a glass. We'll pretend.
We can all pretend.
It can be like a not Vegas bomb.
Not Vegas bomb.
Not
Ooh, Claremont.
Ooh, Claremont. I've been sitting on this one. I'm gonna give it a try.
You're gonna like that. Have you had it before?
Ooh.
It's
Yeah, it just popped off nice.
it's just the step below the one that you're wanting to get, the XR.
It smells like fingernail polish remover.
Ew.
Oh,
Not
At least it's not Maker's Mark. This stuff tastes like fingernail polish.
God, dude. Oh, Jameson too.
God damn, we were selling so much of that shit.
Oh, Maker's Mark.
We work for competitive liquor distribution services.
Yeah.
He works for one, I work for
Oh,
the other.
really?
So to make sense of it, he's the Crown guy, I'm the Jack guy.
Jack and Jim. That'd be the
You do Jack and Gin?
Jim. You're Jack.
Oh, I'm Jack and Jim.
No, I'm Jim.
What?
We sell all the beam, dude.
Oh yeah, we had
Okay.
Jim Beam. We are the crown. No, god damn it, I'm all backward
We're all
I
now.
just want to be included.
Hang on, I have to tell you
Would
the
you
big
what?
ones.
I just want to be included.
It's, so the three big ones that
You're a
we.
math teacher, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did see 6th grade math.
Fuck, I
Fuck.
suck at it, yeah.
You suck at 6th grade
I
math.
suck at it all. My
So,
daughter's in 7th grade. I
Our
couldn't
three
suck.
biggest sellers are Malibu, which is like a fucking 24% alcohol rum.
Yeah.
It's very low alcohol. That's the one that's in every bar at every restaurant in the world because it's the lowest alcohol percentage you can get. So people will buy and buy and buy trying to get fucking lit, and they never do. But it's
They
tasty.
don't get it.
But it's tasty. You want good rum, you gotta go get something else.
Coconut juice.
Did Tony call you?
He called me.
Call him.
Oh my
Call
god.
him.
Hold up, finish this. And
So
then
anyway,
call him.
it's Malibu, Jack Daniels, and Jameson. That's what we sell the
Yeah.
fuck ton of. We sell so much of that shit.
Yeah, I had a new account opened up this year, and like they immediately got like a Jameson thing in there, and I was like, fuck, damn it, fuck.
Oh.
Hey, I don't even.
Yes,
Yeah,
I like
I
that.
told you. Like the smell's not great, but like man,
Might be able to get my nails off with this shit.
like I'll go, like for real, I'll go half
Whew.
on that XR that you're wanting.
It's the yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
it's, dude, it's that.
You want the box or the bottle?
See, I just want to drink whenever you're deciding to have a drink when you're sharing with other people.
Fair enough.
Because like that's one of those bottles that you don't share with people. Because we've talked about this.
So that's one of
My
those
dad-
bottles I share with you.
Just me, maybe someone else that you really like. But
You
like
can
I,
have a little.
like I told you, my dad was a crown
My
guy.
stuff has to taste good.
Like,
So
like
you
remember
said being
fucking.
included. I shared this cookie that said, y'all keep
I took a
canceling
week off of
school,
training because my dad
and
passed.
that's
Right?
why my kid's favorite color is 3.
Took a week
And
off
my mom
training.
goes,
His dad passed.
oh, my,
He was
my
a
mom
crown
goes,
guy.
isn't
So
your
I
kid
finally dropped the
homeschooling?
bill.
I said,
Back then, it was
not
like only
homeschool,
$100.
online
I
school.
never knew, like years from now.
I was
it's
done
gonna
with
be
a
like-
box of rocks. I can't even teach my dog
Oh,
to shit outside.
But I dropped the bill for the XR, brother. Back then, it came in like
Well, that's
just
just because they can't.
That's the stuff that like comes with the wax seal and the
Like, one of the
certificate,
names
shit like
I
that.
shit like that,
Epic.
man. Like it was
So
so
bad.
bad.
Are they
and
already
it was
online?
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
bad.
Why did they
Like-
say virtual learning
like
for Thursday? Is it
July
already online?
15th for like until pretty much last year.
Yeah.
Like me and my brothers, we all like we met up, of course, on like that day. One shot each, or
Sure.
one glass each, something like that, and it was just a way to keep Pop alive for a little bit.
I'm
longer.
into that. That's super
And then finally, like I think last year, we finally had our last sip of it, and like, we're like, okay, we can put this away. We can put Pop away. Like it's all good.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was good. Call Tony.
Big Tone!
Call him back.
My bad, brother. I missed your call.
You know, I'm gonna text him. Answer your phone, you puss.
Let me get back in the right fucking account. Oh god.
Did you switch your Facebooks?
I got Red and I got
I thought you got rid of Red.
he's been silent for. I didn't get rid of him. I just put him on deactivate.
Fucking living through Josh.
Living through Josh, man.
I got my phone sucks. It said answer your phone, you piss.
I mean, it's all right.
Hey! Big Tone!
Where you
Where the
at?
fuck's he at?
Oh,
Hey, he's got LeVon with him!
Come on.
LeVon! I like that guy. Fuck that guy. That guy's alright.
Fuck that guy.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Oh, definitely fuck that guy.
Oh, fuck
that
Berryman. Jesus Christ, get him back in the
I
car.
don't know if I like any of these people right now.
I'm hammered as shit. That's great.
Tony!
No, he's not. He's not hammered. He's fine. He likes it up the ass.
Well, ask Tony why he doesn't want to see my dick.
Tony, why don't you want to see our dicks?
Liar, I swear to God.
Yeah, he is a liar.
Got Eddie LeVon on the phone. Got fucking Big Tone.
What bar are you guys at? What bar are you guys at?
What?
Jesus.
What bar are you at?
What?
Oh my God.
Mother. What bar are you at, motherfucker?
Hey, tell that piece of shit drink the fucking fuck my ass.
You gotta show up to fucking class, you pussy.
I didn't make
Show
that
up
at
to
all.
class, you pussy!
You can't see. You can't hear shit. You deaf motherfucker.
This dude's in the group chat. I don't know why or who put him in it, but every time we're having a fucking class, he's like, I'll be there this week, and dickhead never shows up.
No.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Oh fuck.
Leave me out of
Leave
this.
it.
Leave me out of this. No.
You're drunk, motherfucker. What? Shotgun Weber.
Weber. Yeah, I like Weber. Dan's cool.
Oh, Dan. Oh,
What?
When he's
what?
Tony.
Only comes to work for us when we're in Tulsa. But
Hey, Tony, can you hear me?
No, it's fucking loud.
Tony, go outside.
It's loud out there too.
Well, tell Dan we want to book him. Tell Dan we want to book him.
if he wants to leave
Not
Tulsa,
you.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
I got my little hand.
There's a fucking pirate on the fucking screen.
The Bud Pirates.
Get him out of there. We don't like Berryman. And the other Sam. Why the fuck is there 50 wrestlers
There
there?
was a wall show. They got all booked.
Hey, did you guys go to WA today? Did you enjoy doing security for WA? He's smiling.
Hey, ask him about that fucking guy attacking somebody.
Hey, who got attacked?
What do you mean you got attacked?
Who got attacked?
Like 2 months ago, some motherfucker jumped in the ring.
Where?
At
At
your
WA.
show.
Not that I know of.
Maybe that guardrail needs to be fucking lit with electricity.
You were the fucking one who told me.
You're gonna spend fucking $1,200 on guardrails and they don't even fucking work?
Oh, no. That was the fucking security guard guy.
The security guard jumped the rail? So hold up. The guy who's supposed to keep people from jumping in the ring jumped in the fucking ring?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
hang up.
You
Hang up.
Tony! Hey! Hey, do you want to come work?
When?
Do you want to come work?
When?
Do you want to work for us?
Sometimes.
Okay, well that's a real fucking shame. Let Dan Weber know. We'd like to see if he's available.
Sometimes.
He's fucking speechless.
Not
Sometimes.
you.
So you're gonna ask me if I were to work.
I don't want to book you. I just want to see if you bring Dan.
Bro, I got booked one time because I brought somebody.
Hey, you know what?
Oh.
I put Jeff Knight on the fucking card tonight. You probably could get booked if you just bring your ass down.
That's true.
Who the fuck is Jeff Knight?
Exactly!
Tehamis's brother, dude.
Bro, you remember Tehamus? I wrestled his brother in a hardcore match tonight. That could have been you.
Who the fuck is that famous?
You don't know who fucking Tehamus is?
What's he look like?
Thomas Knight.
Send him back to school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's drunk and retarded.
Tommy. Tony. Tell Dan to be in touch. Not good. Bad phone call. He was a little saucy.
Who's Tehamus?
Who's Tehamus? The
Thomas
referee that you fucking probably always have to bring to the show.
Do you not know who he is?
No, he knows who he is.
You're making fun of
That's
him.
what Tony says. He's like, who's Tehamus? The fucking 75-year-old ref that's at every show you're booked on.
He was a champ of ours once.
Mm-hmm.
I put him over. That motherfucker gave me a Canadian destroyer.
That motherfucker, I thought he clotheslined me and punched me in the face. He landed on me and headbutted me in the mouth.
Oh, did I ever tell... Dude, so...
Wasn't that like it? Didn't he have like that lucha belt?
The red one, yeah. So, the first time I ever got in the ring with Thomas, he's left-handed, and he didn't fucking tell me. Well, I used to have 2 fucking lip rings on this side of my face.
He ripped them off.
Bro, he punched me in the mouth so fucking hard they came out. Like, he ripped them out. And I went in the fucking bath, and I'm bleeding like a motherfucker. I got a hole in my face. And this dude was just like, I forgot to tell you I was left-handed. I was like, I don't give a fuck what hand you've got. Fuck, you didn't have to hit me that fucking hard. He hit me harder than I've ever been hit in my fucking life.
That's exactly what Sage did to me, our very first like single.
God damn, I miss that dude.
Yeah, he's like, He's like, yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm a southpaw.
I'm a
And I was just
lefty.
like, fucking
Yo, Mr. fucking Nasty.
Yes. Yes.
I said, if you hit me hard enough, I'll do the fucking backflip.
I forgot to tell you I was left-handed.
He hits me so fucking hard, I can't do the backflip because he hit me with the wrong fucking side.
I'm crying. It's the same shit happened to me in core.
He hit me so hard I scorpioned. I fucking scorpioned. Like I was upside down and my feet were above my head. It
I
was
spun the
fucking
fuck
nuts.
around because I looked right into it. It's like, wow! I turned, spun the fuck around legitimately. And I landed on my fucking face on the table.
I haven't been hit that fucking. I don't even. Dude, that was one of those shows because we were doing a Lawton show at the Coliseum, which I thought was funny because I worked for Johnny Z for fucking 2 years straight, and all he ever talked about was wanting to run the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Fucking Jerry just goes in and does a fucking random like. Nobody. It's like a festival, so like everybody's there, but nobody's watching the wrestling. And it's me and Sam against Nasty and Kilbane. And that's always fun, right? But I'm in the locker room, and I'm going to do names again. It was like Tim Storm, Lance Hoyt, fucking Angelina Love was there. And I'm trying to make a good impression because it's my first time back. Haven't worked for Jerry for fucking 2 or 3 years.
Oh, was this a show that I got drugged down the fucking aisleway? Or
When you did the fucking the eating contest.
Yeah, but you lost your shit whenever he started dragging me or I started dragging him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear you laughing in the fucking locker room.
Well, goddamn, like you guys are dragging each other like it's a fuck, like you're trying to save somebody from a fire.
This is the worst fucking match ever I've ever had.
Well,
Ever. Because we had a hot wing eating contest.
This motherfucker put hot sauce in Red's eyes.
So I put hot sauce. It was habanero hot sauce. Like we didn't fucking. We're trying to do this hot wing eating contest, and nobody told me it's like habanero sauce, right? And so
Like,
my
you're
eyes
gonna
are swollen.
burn.
My eyes are swelling shut. We're just rubbing hot sauce all over each other. When we get to the back, we get to the back.
It was like they were putting tanning lotion on.
Yeah, it was
They were
sour
rubbing
cream
it on their fucking
Yeah.
necks and faces,
faces
and shit.
like, we gotta go back for more.
Yeah, but we got a match. We got a match, right? We got a match. It's me and Jerry. We go out to the match.
It
We
was
start
great.
sweating, and our pores start opening back up,
Oh no.
and our eyes start fucking swelling. The rep called the match. He goes, "You guys are fucked up. You guys need to go because we couldn't see each other."
He comes in the fucking back and his eyes are the wrong colors.
Yes, yeah. Our eyes are swelling. Shut.
Like, it
Lance
was bad.
Lance Hoyt's in the locker room. Goes, "Y'all fucked up."
Like,
My first time ever meeting this motherfucker. He goes, "Y'all are fucked up."
great first impression, by the way. Speaking of Jeff fucking Knight, he was at that
So
show
too. And they
that-
couldn't get the garage door open for the fucking.
And that was the dude. That was the fucking day.
Oh
Woosah.
man, that was a great fucking show.
Dude, that was the first time I ever called him Jeff Exotic because he came in there with this bright blonde mullet, this fucking hat. He had a handlebar mustache, and that dude can't grow fucking
His
facial
hair
hair.
was a shit.
And I just looked at him. I said, "God damn!" I said, "Did you bring the tiger?" Fucking everybody heard it and
He
it
hated
stuck.
that shit too.
Hated it.
He brought that. He was driving that limo in. I forget who he was driving it
So that's
in.
the thing. He owns a limousine.
Did.
That's his job.
Thomas.
Did.
Well, it's in the shop.
His brother, not Thomas.
He's
brother.
getting it fixed, Jeff.
Jeff. But
He's still waiting on a check. Somebody hit his
He's-
phone.
he's bringing this guy in. He's driving the guy in a limo, right? Making him look like he's cool. And the garage door won't fucking open.
So like the music's playing
Playing
for fucking 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And fucking, of all goddamn people, Damon fucking Windsor's in the back of this limousine. And I'm like, you made these people fucking wait all this time, and then that dickhead comes out of the fucking limo, slams the fucking door so hard, I thought the goddamn glass was gonna break on the fucking
So
door.
I bring Stephanie to the show, and she's the rep. She's booked. I'm not. I'm literally on the shitter. And Boston comes in. I'm on the shitter. He's like, "Hey, Red, you in here?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You bring your gear?" "Yeah." "You want to wrestle?" "Yeah." I'm still taking a shit. And he's like, "Cool." I was like, "Who am I wrestling?" "I think me."
I think me.
Jeez.
It's like, that's how I got booked on it. I was literally taking a shit. That whole show was fucking hilarious. Oh man.
Like, it's weird. I've met Jerry maybe twice. You want to know the first time I ever saw him though? Like, like ever.
Stuff today.
He was cutting a promo on, at the time, his name was Tristan Thorne.
Who's this?
He now goes by.
Oh, Damien Windsor. Okay.
No, like different kid.
Oh.
But Tristan Thorne was his name at the time, and like he cuts a promo. Apparently, he goes to his house, and like he's cutting the promo on Tristan, and he's like rolling around in his bed and like commenting on Jerry Bosnick.
Oh fuck!
The promo he cut on Tristan.
What a turd!
It was so weird. I can't even. Like, I think he was in his gear, too. That was the thing that, like, kind of, like, threw me off. He's in his gear, and he's, like, rolling around in his bed saying, "Oh, Tristan, look at your high school yearbook."
Oh, he's the one who does the hunter thing now.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
Clayton Bloodstone. I didn't want to, like, out him, because maybe.
No, I knew.
He changed his name a couple of times. I give the dude credit because, like, I worked with Tristan when he was Tristan, and I worked him when he was Clayton, and he did improve. And now he's doing shit in Texas. I hope that something good is coming from what he's doing. I hope that something happens.
He's done a lot of cool things.
Yeah,
He's done extra work. He's done all that shit.
It just took him a while to finally figure out what he'd like to do.
Now, what his problem was he started in the wrong place. And I'm not gonna shit on Barricade. All-Star Pro is a fun place to work. But beyond going there to have fun, I don't go there for any other fucking reason. If that show starts at 3:30, I show up at 2:30. If my fucking match is first, I'm probably home by 3 o'clock.
I remember.
I don't stick around because I'll get text messages and they'll be like, "Where you at, bud?" I'm like, I-95. like I'm gone, dude.
Halfway.
Well, half the time, like especially when we were tagging,
Yeah.
we'd be the first match.
Yeah.
We'd be like, all right.
Well, I would ask Brandon all the
Okay.
time. I'd be like, "Hey, bud, like any chance I can go early?" And he'd be like, "You just got here," and I'd be like, "I don't plan on staying long."
When you were at Core, when you would come to Core, and
I never stayed for a fucking tear down at Core.
No, you fucking like when I was trying to get to talk to you before I got acquainted with you. I was like, I'll wait till after his match, and you would show up the match before, and then you were gone right after.
Here's the
you
thing.
left in your fucking gear.
No, so at the time when I'm working at Core regularly, I don't have a significant spot on the card. I'm just there because I'm a veteran, right? They need people on the show that can lead. So I'm just there to help. That's all I've never taken a dime from that company. I know some people get paid, some people don't. I've never asked for any money from them. I've never asked for any money from Barricade. I just want to go to All-Star Pro because it's a daytime show and my kids can watch me wrestle and I can get them home in time for bed, right? They're 4 and 2. When I would go to Core, it's a Friday night show. So if I get off at work at 4 o'clock on a Friday, I get to the venue by 6, I can be back in my car by 7:30 and on the road to get home at 9 o'clock. I'm not fucking hanging out. Because none of the people, not that I don't like those people, but none of the people at Core I'm super tight with, and the ones that I am own the fucking company, so they don't have time to talk. If Red's there, if fucking Sam was there, if anybody and Tony, if anybody there that I actually enjoyed, like, really getting chatty with, I would talk to them, and then, like, I would look around and be like, is there anybody else that I give a shit to really chat with? If there wasn't anybody left, I was gone.
Yeah.
I'd be walking it, like Tommy Dean. I fucking love him. He's so much fun. Just to be around, chat with. He's a good kid. And he might actually fucking do something with this. Like, he might get somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll see. I hope he fucking does. But I'd go up there and chat with him for 5 or 10 minutes. Be like, are you doing okay? Just mental health check real quick. Doing great, man. Hey, if you need anything, give me a call. Okay. All right. See you later. It's not even intermission yet, and I'm gone.
I seen him at, like in Tulsa. Me and Tinny, we always go with my daughter. We always go out on Friday nights, and we go to the Memorial Walmart because it's way bigger than the Walmart we have.
Right. Yeah.
And I seen him at that. The first week I seen.
Tommy? Tommy.
Yeah, the first week I seen Kilbane there, and then the second week I seen Tommy Dean there, and Tommy fucking hugged me when I was like, Tommy fucking Dean. I was just being a smart ass, walking right by. He's like, hold the fuck on. Red, get your ass over here. Oh, really aggressively. We were in self-checkout. And I walked over, hugged me. He's like, mental health check, the same fucking drill.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, brother, good seeing you.
He's one of those guys that I'll reach out to randomly just to make sure he's still alive.
Yeah.
You know, I do the same thing to you.
Yeah.
Just like, you still breathing? All right, good.
Yeah. You know who calls me every week?
Who's that?
This motherfucker. Calls me every week.
Ricky.
Not the same fucking day, but every week. He got busy one
Got
week.
X's on his calendar. Called it.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was Tommy's brother's name?
I don't know, but I remember somebody called Fat Dean.
That might have been me.
Big D.
What the fuck is his name? And Jerry.
There was
Jerry Dean.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. That was a real thing. Yeah, they that was Brandon's idea. Brady Groom. So it was like 2 hours before. Maybe it was an SRPW show out in Tulsa by the fire department.
yeah. I never went out there.
That was when they had the 8-sided ring. That was
Yeah,
Spider's ring.
Hey, he's back.
They had like 2 shows. They haven't done shit since.
Oh, for real? They haven't done shit?
It was hybrid.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
hybrid wrestling. They did 2 shows, and they were supposed to have these giant venues, and I think that they work in the same venue as a place who does like the what the fuck is it called when you dress up like a fucking knight and you guys fight?
LARPing.
Okay.
Oh,
Is it LARPing?
Yeah, I mean,
But they're wearing like full metal getup. Like they're doing
like Muskogee?
like medieval times.
medieval time shit indoors, and like they're fighting with actual weapons and like kicking the shit out of each other.
What the
That
heck?
shit's actually pretty.
It's MMA, but like it's like with a stick, and they're all
Oh,
wearing
man.
metal.
Have you seen the video of the dude jumping off the fucking horse like Jeff Hardy?
Yes. No. So like they're in full Knights of the Round Table getup.
Yeah.
Fucking Bobby Burns is doing it. He's like 6'7",
Oh, you were at that show?
65
You were at that
years
show.
old, and he's fucking LARPing.
When I dislocated my fucking thumb,
Yeah.
he put it back in. It's still fucked up, but yeah, he put it back in. He's like,
What show was that?
it was at,
No.
no.
At Naw?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I gave him a.
It was,
Yeah.
a
What
racist
the
neighbor's
fuck?
night.
Why the fuck do we have, like, all of the companies in Oklahoma have these weird ass names?
No.
Got Naw, Law, Core, W.
Uwo.
At least UWO sounds like a fucking wrestling company. But like WWF, WWE, WCW, NWA, it didn't spell anything. Did you guys ever hear about Awful?
Yeah, I heard
The
about
Associated Wrestling for United Legacy?
Yes, I heard about that, and I looked it up to see if it was real, and it was real. Had like
That
2
had-
shows, didn't it?
And like they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
They did that on purpose, and I was like, it was the Nemesis guys. It was Rage Logan, Damian Morte, Damon Windsor, Xavier, Kevin Morgan. They had Seth Allen, Dane Griffin. They had Jermaine Johnson. They had Tigo. It was a good card. It was a tournament to name a champion, and then there was like one tag team match. That was like the letdown. Cool everybody off. There's a great comedy spot there where like they did a spot where they pantsed Seth Allen and he was wearing somebody else's tights underneath. So he's like, I just needed support. Like, but it was funny because it was like Brent Albright's tights, and it was like another really athletic, really good looking, really talented wrestler. I know that that's like old as shit. You guys don't know who that guy is, but it was Brent Albright's brother, Blake.
Huh.
And they were both really good. Blake Albright was the only motherfucker I know who could reach the top rope with his hands and fucking jump over the top rope from the outside in.
Goddamn.
It was neat. Like when he would come in the ring, he would just jump in the motherfucker. I don't know how he did it, but it was cool. Anyway, this show was at the Hard Rock Theater in Oklahoma City. It's called something else now because a few people got shot there, and the company just kept going out of business. Anyway, Hard Rock Theater. It's 21 to enter.
So casual. Like a few people got shot and they just kept.
But people die. It is.
In Tulsa, there's one night.
People die at the fair, right?
People died.
My daughter passed smooth the fuck out last year at the Tulsa State Fair. Passed like we're standing in line for a fucking roller coaster, and she just passes smooth the fuck out. I gotta pick her up. Some strange dude's like, "Give me your daughter." I'm like, "No, I ain't giving you my fucking daughter."
Fuck you.
I crawl over the fucking gate. I carry my daughter to the EMTs. We gotta go to the hospital. She
She didn't fall asleep. She passed out.
She passed smooth the fuck out. We're standing there,
What in the
and I
fuck?
grabbed a hold of her, and she hit the ground. I was like, "What in the fuck?" But she didn't eat all day because she was so afraid she was gonna throw up on roller coasters. And so,
Anxiety.
yeah.
That sucks.
So every now and then
Well,
I'll
fuck
see.
it, throw up on those roller
That
coasters.
almost sucks as much as the name awful for a pro wrestling company. Now, they only had
People
one
pass
show.
out of the fair.
You know what's fucked about it is like, they had an idea. They had a fun idea. They were gonna do a couple of different like they had it like, you know how the Heritage Cup works for NXT.
Yeah,
So it's like 3-minute or 2-minute rounds, and like it's like boxing. They get rounds.
it's too goddamn complicated.
It's a lot of work,
It's
but like,
wrestling. It's kind of 3-5 minutes. Keep it under a minute.
but like, they had some different like they had one match is like the Excellence Division, I think is what it was called, and it was like the Pure Division in Ring of Honor. Like they had so many fucking rules that even the guys in the match forgot what the rules were, and they just kept breaking them. So the referee was on their ass the whole time, and that was X and Pete in a single. And anyway, it's a 21 to enter show. Well, I set up the fucking ring, and I just kind of hung out. And so nobody fucking asked me how old I was. And I just was sitting with Kevin Sanchez, because he was the one who helped rent the ring out. And he was like, "You want a beer?" And I was like, "I don't think I should do that." And he goes, "Ah, fuck it, get yourself a beer." I said, "I'm not going up there. I'm 17.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to ask for my ID, and then I'm going to get kicked out, and then no one's going to help tear the fucking ring down, and then I'm going to get in trouble." He's like, "Fuck it, I'll go get them." I was like, "Yeah, just order 2 beers and bring it back to the table." And so by the end of the fucking night, I think I had 7 or 8 fucking beers. I'm saucy.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin's just like, "I can't believe we're doing this." And I'm like, "You fucking did this. I didn't do this." We get all the way to the end of the fucking night. I don't know if I'm the one who got them kicked out of that building and they weren't allowed to come back. But that might have had something to do with it. But about 5 years later, when BYEW started having shows, that was Bobby Starr, Jay Hollywood,
Bobby Starr.
myself, Sam Stack. We'll stop there.
Yeah.
Myself, Sam Stackhouse, and a few other guys that had been fucking really working hard to get that company going. We go right back to that venue again. It had changed names, had new ownership. Somebody got shot, and we had like 4 shows there, maybe. And then somebody else got fucking shot, so they had to shut the building down for like 2 years. I don't know if that building's open or not anymore, but it was a cool place for wrestling, so
My underage drinking.
maybe one day.
My underage drinking started with
Boone's Farm?
not
Boone's
the
Farm.
brand. not the brand.
The Lim Dog 2020, huh?
No, Miller Lite was actually the choice.
Fucking Miller.
But I got into community college and we had to pick like some kind of fucking thing on some weird ass class about life. And
Wait.
yeah,
Why did you go to college? What was your plan?
I had no fucking clue when I was 18. Like, I had no, but I just knew that.
No plan,
no plan.
community college.
Yeah, I went to community college because I have no idea. But this elective class I had to take, the teacher was like, "You have to do something the rest of the semester that you want to do, you've always wanted to do." So I picked comedy, stand-up comedy. So I started going to the stand-up comedy clubs
For college?
for college, for an experience.
Brother, you could have gone to clown school.
I could have, but they didn't.
Did
It
you
was
hear Drake's Type 5 at the show today? God
Yeah,
damn.
but-
Killing.
but it was a 21 and over show, and nobody fucking ID'd me because I looked fucking older than 18. Nobody
Yeah.
ever. And so I drank the entire fucking time, 18, 19, 20. I finally turned 21. I walk up to the bartender. I slap my fucking ID down. I'm like, "Finally 21." He goes, "Get the fuck out." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Get the fuck out of my bar." Right fucking out. So I left. I come back the next week. He goes, "You know why I was so mad at you last week?" I was like,
You lied to me for years.
yeah. He's like, "You fucking lied. How long have you been here?" I was like, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years. He's like, 3 years.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's like,
You've been risking my liquor
Well,
license
that's exactly
for
what it
4
was.
fucking years.
Yeah, he was a really cool dude, and I was like, I had no fucking clue because I was so young and dumb. And he was like, "You've been risking my fucking liquor license." He's like, "And you've been getting jucked because I was getting comedy gigs into
Yeah.
other states, and nobody was fucking IDing me, and I was under 21 the whole fucking time. I'm traveling around like I did fucking like Missouri, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma. I was doing like
As a stand-up.
as a stand-up, doing my little MC shit, drinking my ass off, going like drinking my fucking check away."
But it's your fault that they never checked you, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Fuck.
and nobody ever checked me until that point.
I don't see no fucking wristband.
Yeah. No, they would just give me a fucking wristband when I walked through the door. I was like,
damn.
"What's up, Brett?" And he would put a fucking wristband on me when we walk in.
Shout out to Brett.
Yeah, Brett, man. He became a hypnotist. It was cool. Yeah. Brett was a hypnotist right after that.
Wait,
man.
so
That was the best thing you could have said right there.
He was-
Shout out to Brad. He became a hypnotist.
he went from a barback.
No, he was a doorman.
He was a doorman.
Yeah, he gave me the wristbands.
So he wanted to do comedy.
Yeah, like so you in comedy, like the guy who sets up the ring, there's jobs like that, right?
Yeah, you're a doorman and you do whatever you can do.
You
do
do a
open mics.
doorman, you take tickets,
doorman,
you
doorman.
bar back, then you can
Doorman.
become. You know,
Oh shit! I forgot to tell you.
oh fuck.
Red's the foreman.
Yeah.
Skids is the fucking chairman. Scotty Rose is the goddamn doorman.
I told him to do like remember like the Dudley Boys get the tables, but he just looks at the crowd and goes knock knock, and they're like get the doors.
Ding dong.
Yeah, ding dong. And he goes out of the ring, grabs the doors.
Fucking fire it up is fun. Fire it up. Fire it up. Fire it
Who's
up.
the pothead for GCW who wrestles with the joint in his mouth?
They all do that.
No, this dude legit wrestles with a joint in his mouth in GCW.
I have no fucking clue.
But I was thinking like these little kids are saying "fire it up" to this guy who won't stop smoking pot.
Yeah.
It's like
I think his is more of like a Crow reference. It's like the fucking sick boys from Crow.
I don't know.
The Crow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking
Closest thing I ever come to watching the Crow was Sting in WCW.
And that's all you need.
love
You pretty much
Scotty.
get it.
Love Scotty right now. I can't wait to see him develop more. But
I'm really
I was
happy.
giving him a little shit like while he was out there because like man, every time just fire it up, fire it up. I was like, all I've got. I was like, fuck.
First match, dude. That is all he's got.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to do the Baldo bomb for a finish, and it just ain't working. It ain't working. Like every time, it's like he gets him up in the air and then he bails on it, and like he just takes a back bump. And I'm like, buddy, the Baldo, you gotta sit. It's like a power bomb. It's like a power bomb. He's like, nah. So
Tony sent a video.
the spear or like the running slam tackle something. Big Tone.
Oh no. Oh,
What are they doing? Karaoke?
Yeah.
Oh.
He sent a video. Oh shit.
God.
Who's singing?
My
That's,
brother Badger
Badger.
James.
Badger James.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fucking jamming too. He's
Oh,
into
bro.
it.
I'm not gonna humiliate. I love my
Good for him.
You talked to your cousin Keystone Rick in a while.
Keystone Rick. No,
How many fucking relatives you got in the business now? You got Derek James, Badger James, Kevin
Kim
James,
James.
Tyson James.
Badger. Yeah, me and Badger we're brothers. And then I got Mike James. Mike James up in Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Mike James. Hey, here's the weird thing about that. Like that's my real last name, and it's his real last name. And we are some kind of weird ass fucking distant cousins. Like, cause I was talking to him about the Youngers, and we're actually related to the Youngers. You know, the Younger gang.
Yeah.
We're actually related, and he's related to some of
You
them.
related to any gangs?
Not that I'm gonna mention.
Mention them. Fuck it.
Skinheads. Look at this motherfucker.
Brother, Dalton gang. I'm a fucking descendant.
Really?
No shit. Like I thought. Every time like you talk to an elderly person, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm related to Clint Eastwood."
Yeah.
Fuck off, right? My fucking grandmother goes and pulls out the book with the family tree in it. She goes 3 pages deep,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Look right here, like every motherfucking member of the Dalton gang."
Yeah.
It's like a great grandfather, like 4 times great grandfather.
Yeah.
And I was fascinated by the old Western gangs. Like I used to really enjoy watching like Bonnie and Clyde shit, and then just the '50s gangster shit, and then finding out you're related to one of them's kind of neat.
Well,
Until you realize that they killed a bunch of people, and you're like, well, that's fucked up.
like I'm actually related to the James gang.
Yeah.
And my great aunt Ruth.
Someday.
My
you'll
great.
come back.
Huh?
The karma from your ancestors is
Yeah.
gonna come back to bite you.
They already are. But my great aunt. My great aunt.
We're gonna get through this, okay?
Yeah. My great aunt dated Babyface Nelson.
Fuck, no way.
No, serious. My grandpa's sister dated Babyface Nelson, and that was hanging in her house. A picture of them two. She's hanging outside out of his car. He's hanging out the other fucking side with a machine gun, and she's got pants on. She's like, yeah, I got more trouble for wearing pants than dating him. I was like, what the fuck?
Did I tell you that I convinced Kyle that my dad was black?
Did I tell you about the firefighter tonight?
Yeah. So I'm sitting in the class, like we're having class, and in the middle, and like I don't know how it came about, but like Kyle's my tag team partner, Mr. Neighbors, he's a black dude, and I was just like, you know that I'm half, right? And he goes, no, you're not. There's no fucking way. And Frankie's looking at me fucking weird, and Will's looking at me weird. They're like, there's no fucking way. I'm like, yeah, look at my hair.
That's why he's so comfortable dropping the N-bomb.
I very rarely, very seldomly drop the N-bomb. But I told him, I said, yeah. I said, my dad is half, so technically I'm quarter black. He goes, how the fuck does that work? And I said, do you really want to know? And he goes, yeah. And I said, well, my great-grandmother is black. Her name's Peggy. And he goes, that is a black fucking name.
What's the black?
And I go, do you want to know how this came about? I said, I'll tell you the story if you wanted to know the story. And I said, my great-great-grandfather purchased my great-great-grandmother
Shut the fuck up.
from his father.
Fucked up.
This is almost true. My great-great-grandfather purchased my great-great-grandmother from his father. She worked on the plantation, and he was fond of her, so he goes to his father and he says, I don't want her working anymore. He goes, what the fuck are you going to do with her? He goes, I'm going to marry her. And he says, the fuck you are? And he says, well, how much do you want for her? I'll just buy her. He buys her, and then they get married. And then she's a free maid, I guess. I don't know what the fuck she did before he bought her. And he was like, this all sounds legit, but I still don't fucking believe you. He's like, this sounds real, but I don't believe you. And I'm like, man, I will call my grandmother right now. And he was like, who's your grandmother, like, in this lineage? And I go, this is Peggy's daughter. He goes, what's her fucking name? I said, her name's Peggy too.
Peggy too.
Well, Peggy also.
He went junior. You're the second.
Peggy also Bolmer. Very nice name. It's classy. It'll look great on a headstone.
I know
It's one of those like moments in a movie though that's like a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, nah, girl, you get to come in the house now.
Are you gonna let me in the big house?
I know Alphys Raper the fourth. I knew him back in high school. Alphys Raper. His name in the fucking yearbook was Al Raper, and nobody but but he was the fucking fourth.
Al
The
Roper.
fourth.
The fourth.
Yeah.
Nobody got to. Like they didn't stop at the second, right?
No,
Just
no.
Like,
Don't you think after like the third, you should just draw the fucking line? Shouldn't there be a line where you're just like, okay, we got to do something else?
At least I'm the first, right? What is it? Hot dog, rowdy.
When you were talking about your names, I was trying to go through that in my head. You know what they used to call me? Not Raven, but Raven. I was like, hot
You
dog,
still
rowdy.
fucked it up. I fucking hate you right
Hot
now.
dog, rowdy, Raven. Oh,
Oh yeah, come on. This was
Man,
your shit.
yeah, it was my shit, but I had it fucking like copy and pasted. I just put it back on out there.
So to put a button on that story.
I got a story for you for when you walk
Yo.
away after this one.
So
Okay.
Kyle usually leaves class a little early. He also shows up a little late. But when he leaves, he's sold. He believes every fucking word I said. And he's just like, are you serious? Like every bit of that's true? And
Not May.
I go, every bit of that shit's fucking true. And I was like, I don't want you to think differently of me just because I'm one of you, you know? And, you know, just
Drake's on the news.
I said,
Fucking Drake Gallows, local black man.
I said, just treat me the same. But my mother, for my whole fucking life, if you ask her, you know, she'll tell me that my daddy's a black guy. Because there's just this big joke, because, like, I don't know my dad very well, and he was never around. And she was just like,
Wait.
no, that's not, there's no punchline. She was just like, yeah, your daddy's a black man. And she would say the same shit I said. She'd be like, look at your fucking hair. And my hair's not that fucking coarse, so it's not that big a deal. But
It's red.
it's fucking red.
All redheads have coarse hair.
By the time he leaves class, he gets in his car, he drives away. He's fucking sold. He's like, Drake's half black. everybody else looks at me in the class and they go, "Is that fucking true?" And I go, "Fuck no." I fucking told that story for 30 fucking minutes just selling it to him. And he bought every fucking bit of it. He was convinced we were fucking like maybe related at that point.
I used to have
Did you ever
beautiful
tell
hair.
So
No, that's the funny. I never did tell Kyle, so like he still probably thinks I'm half.
so
Hopefully
during
he doesn't watch this and he just keeps believing.
In May.